food, because all foods can be cooked fast in a NuWave. It's a convection, conduction, and most importantly, infrared heating oven that sits right on top of your countertop. So this one is fully loaded with more things than you've ever seen before, and in more colors than we've ever brought you before. It comes with 141 recipes. Let me go through what you're actually getting with this, which is amazing. First of all, the NuWave oven itself. It's got, for the first time, this extender ring that's done in this stainless, and we'll tell you why that's different. Also, Jan, this color's different right here. It's shatterproof, and it's kind of a golden color instead of clear, which is like the one I have. It also has a warming feature, which it's never had before. It's got a timer so that it can start later. You can set it to start at whatever time you want, heating something up. Also, it comes with these 2 silicone baking pans. There's a loaf pan, a double loaf pan, and a round pan here. And again, your instructional DVD and this guide, which, as I said, includes 141 recipes. Remember, you can cook from frozen or from fresh in your NuWave in a fraction of the time. And this one actually allows you to set exact temperatures, whereas before you kind of had a range that you set it for. So here's the value on the screen, and then I'm going to end up down here so I can show you all the colors. All right, so if you were to pick this up from the NuWave website or at retail, it would be $123 for just the new 8-in-1 Pro Plus digital oven. Then you would have to, if you really want what we're offering, get that stainless extender ring, and that allows you to cook bigger pieces of meats and things. That's why we give you that. A lot of people buy that as an extra purchase. We're including it. And then we're also including the bakeware set, which is silicone, because you can do everything that you would do in a regular oven in this NuWave, including baking. That would cost you another $27. So altogether about almost $170. Our price is under $100, so you're saving about $70 today. And you're also getting 4 easy payments of under $25. So over 155,000 NuWave ovens sold at QVC. This one's better than any one that's been sold before, and that's why a lot of you are picking this up today. Colors: black, very popular. Cinnamon, very popular. By the way, one's already sold out completely. If you missed it, you missed it. We have it down here in that beautiful cobalt blue. We also have red, which is now our most limited color choice. And then that beautiful light gray, we're calling that one platinum. So it will arrive in time for Thanksgiving. Don't forget about that. Jan Muller is chomping at the bit because he wants to show you all this stuff. I have this, I love it, I bought it the last time you sold it. And the one I have, I love. This one is so much nicer even than that one.
It's nicer, it's easier, it's smarter. But it still gives you that fabulous ability to be able to cook from fresh or frozen food. That's why over 2 million have been sold on their infomercial for the last 17, 18
And we always
years.
have a better deal than the infomercial. I know a lot of you have seen it there. Can I just tell you, this replaces that double oven you might no longer have, like my mother. She has a single oven. You can use your oven for other things because now you're cooking so many things: breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, appetizers, whatever, in your NuWave on the counter.
Yeah, and it just doesn't do like big cuts of meat or just steaks and things like that. It also actually cooks your food, cooks and prepares your food 8 different ways. It'll actually grill your chops and your steaks. It'll roast your poultry and your meats. It will actually bake cookies, pizzas, pies. It'll barbecue your ribs, chicken. It'll steam vegetables. It'll broil fish. It'll dehydrate all of your fruits, vegetables, and beef jerky, and it will air fry all of your fried foods with not 1 drop of oil. So now I've already mentioned 2 appliances, air fryer and dehydrator, which can be purchased separately elsewhere for a whole lot more than just this.
We have the best deal on a NuWave, and this is the new one. This is the Pro Plus. So we're going to start with some breakfast sandwiches. Because this really will cook every meal that you want to prepare in it, and no forethought required. You put things from frozen in this guy and they cook beautifully. And it's because, as Jan's going to explain, not only does it have conductive heat like on your stovetop, convection heat, which swirls around for baking and around to make your meats. That's the ovens. The modern ovens often have convection. But it's got infrared, which is not microwave. It's not hitting the outside and zapping all the moisture out like a microwave. Infrared heats evenly throughout the entire piece of food. So if it's frozen, it cooks evenly and retains the moisture.
Yeah, exactly.
It's amazing.
Right, so I'm going to show you breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, everything you could possibly want to do with an oven, and that you would try to do in a large oven, but you can do it in our little oven on the outside, big oven on the inside.
Love it.
So listen, for breakfast, here's those fabulous frozen breakfast sandwiches that everybody likes. If you follow the directions on the box, they tell you to first defrost them for 10 minutes. Second, preheat your oven 10 minutes. Then bake them for 20 to 30 minutes.
That's an hour.
Who has time to watch all of that stuff? Forget about it. With the NuWave, because of the technology in here, you can take those frozen sandwiches, put them on here, put your dome right on top. It's so simple now, we've made it easier and easier. All you have to do is press the word cook time. It takes 7 minutes and start. That's it. The oven now starts cooking immediately. There's no preheating, there's no warming up.
Okay.
It goes right to 350 degrees, which is what it is set for when you just want to do everything at that high speed.
Okay.
And now it's cooking. So now, in 7 minutes, we're going to come back, so stay with us, and you'll see those frozen breakfast sandwiches will be cooked perfectly. It'll shut off automatically. So if you don't get back to it, it still keeps it warm. It's easy to do.
Awesome. Okay, so here we go.
Dinner.
Come on down here.
Okay, so for dinner, you know, I've been known to cook. I like to cook. I think cooking's wonderful.
Well, you've been using this NuWave for a long time.
Yeah, 16 years.
Yeah.
But I'm getting tired of cooking, but I still want a home-cooked meal.
Right.
Okay? So with the NuWave, when I don't feel like cooking from scratch, I go to my freezer, I look in the freezer and I see what's there.
Okay.
If I have a steak, I take it out of the freezer, I put it on the rack. No defrosting. If I have a chicken breast or somebody wants chicken and I want steak, I put that there. I've got a couple of Kansas City frozen
Twice baked potatoes.
This is what's great about having a freezer, is to be able to keep your food ready so you can eat it whenever you want.
Right.
The bad thing about any other cooking appliance is that you'd have to defrost everything first. Not with the NuWave.
Okay.
Put your dome on top. Remember, it's already preset at 350 degrees. It tells you in your book that this meal will take 24 minutes to cook and be ready to eat.
Okay.
From frozen.
Okay.
Each time you use this machine, you're going to turn the food halfway through.
Okay.
So that's just like on a grill, you're cooking both sides.
Okay.
So I need to cook it for 12 minutes the first time. I set cook time. I press 1, 2 for 12 minutes. I press start. That immediately starts this machine going.
Walk away and do something else till you have to turn the meat
Exactly,
over.
because it'll beep at me and let me know I don't have to watch it.
And as far as I know, my oven does not get grill marks on my meats like this one will when you flip it over.
No, look at this.
But you're actually cooking it on a grill.
24 minutes later, this is what you've got. Perfectly grilled steak, perfectly grilled chicken breast, perfectly baked off baked potatoes.
I love this.
Look, no pans, no cooking on the stove, in the oven, in the broiler, all that stuff. That's become nonsense now because of the NuWave technology. But the truth of the matter is, it's really in how does the food look?
Yeah.
Is it juicy? Does it taste good? Let's take a peek.
Okay, if you just went in the kitchen, come back here.
Look at
Hey,
this.
come back here.
Look at this.
Look at this steak in the NuWave.
Medium rare. So I cook everything to medium rare on my show. That's the way I like to cook my steaks. If you want this to be medium or medium well, you let it run 1 more minute for medium.
Yeah, it's
Another
so easy.
minute for medium
and
well.
customizable, just like you said. So everybody gets the cut of meat at the cook level that they want. Look at that chicken.
Look at this.
And look how juicy that still is.
This is a boneless, skinless chicken breast with nothing on it except some seasoning, some salt and pepper, okay? That's the hardest piece of food to cook anywhere because there's no fat to be able to keep it juicy.
And it generally would get really dried out, right?
Okay. So you were saying at the beginning of the show that this is not conventional cooking.
Nope.
So how can the NuWave oven cook breakfast sandwiches from frozen in 7 minutes, cook frozen steaks, chicken, and potatoes in 24 minutes, and cook fresh food? How does it do it? Well, it uses something called triple combo cooking. We're going to use 3 different types of cooking. First, we use conductive. And conductive is the same kind of heat that's used in your stove and your kitchen top right now. It's hot. Then we put a fan in there so we can get convection heat like a professional bakery or a professional oven, baking oven. So it circulates the hot air. But third and most important, we use infrared radiant heat. Now that's been in use commercially for decades, just recently by the NuWave oven about 15, 16 years ago when they invented this and brought it into the home. But that particular part of the machine, that third part, that's the secret. That's first of all what gives you really great flavor. That's why they use it in restaurants. Second of all, it gives you really fast time because it cooks from the inside and the outside simultaneously. If you tried to cook a frozen steak in an oven, it's cooking from the outside in, which means the outside would be charred, the inside would still be frozen.
And it turns gray and gets rubbery in a microwave because it's taking all the liquid out of your meat. So none of us likes to cook meat in the microwave. This is something from frozen that you can cook in a matter of minutes or no time compared to your regular oven, and it turns out better. This is a giant roast.
Yeah, you can do 6, 7, 8, up to a 9-pound prime rib.
See, this is why you have an extender ring, and it's not an extra charge with our today's special value to get that.
And it's the stainless steel, unbreakable. So I started this with a frozen piece of meat. Frozen. Put it in here, 3 hours and 20 minutes later, it's done.
And done deliciously.
And done deliciously. If you cook this from fresh, it takes 2 hours and 40 minutes.
And this is from rock hard frozen.
Faster than your oven.
Oh my golly. And you could not put a frozen roast in your oven for all the reasons you just said.
You cannot put a frozen roast in your oven.
You'll ruin it.
Unless you want to ruin it, exactly.
Yeah, right.
So now, from frozen, I have made the most delicious prime rib that you will ever have that will melt in your mouth. And I mean, would you look at this?
Wow.
Look at this gorgeous piece of meat.
Oh my golly.
So you have to know that no matter what you put in here, whether it's a 16-pound turkey, a 6-pound chicken, a 7 or 8-pound prime rib, rack of lamb, a leg of lamb, roasted pieces of beef, you know, you could take those double thick layer pork chops, put them in here. Everything will turn out this juicy. Look how gorgeous that is.
Oh my gosh. Perfect. And you didn't have to do anything but put it in and turn it on and walk away.
Now, which part do you like?
I think all of it looks good. Just give me a piece.
Okay, here we go.
My husband would say he wants the heel, but I'm not picky.
I'll give you the big fork, too.
Oh, my golly.
How good is that?
It's moist,
good,
melt in your mouth, flavorful like all get out.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh, is that good.
Now,
and not chewy. That is good.
That's delicious, okay? Even if it was from fresh, that's delicious.
I know, that's from rock hard frozen. Wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
So, one of the things that we always wanted to have on our NuWave oven was a way to keep the meat warm while we're eating it over the next hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, or 4 hours, especially when you're entertaining and everybody's coming over. Everybody's not eating at the same time. So all you have to do is you could slice some off, then put the rest of your roast back into your NuWave oven. Put your dome back on.
And this is all a new feature. The one I have doesn't do this.
And go right up here to where it says warm. Do you see where it says warm right there? You just press the warming button and press start. It now defaults and goes to 155 degrees, maintains that temperature for 2 hours.
So it's not overcooking the meat while it's in there.
No, it's not going to.
It's just keeping it warm.
Perfectly warm at 155 degrees.
I love that. See, to me, that's worth getting a new one.
Yes, exactly. Well, that's one of the things I'm going to show you more.
I love it. There's actually tons of new features.
Our sandwiches are done. Our breakfast sandwiches, which we just started 7 minutes ago,
just took a few minutes.
Are now finished, complete, ready to eat. Now look, here's another great thing. So you made this in the morning for breakfast. The kids are here, the kids are there, your husband, your wife, they're all going around. But now when they want to eat, each person can come down and get the sandwich. It's still going to be hot because you can keep it warm for another 2 hours, okay?
I love it. Oh, and they're perfect. Look, the bread's not chewy, the meat's hot, the egg is not dried out.
Nope, cheese is melted. It's ready to eat. Isn't that great?
Wow, Jan, this is really impressive. Wow. Okay, so new features on this one are tons. We're going to go through that in a second, but let me just reposition what this is. It's our today's special value for under $100. This is the new NuWave Pro Plus. So it's got tons of new features, including the stainless steel extender ring right here, which is shatterproof. We didn't have that before. The shatter-resistant dome. The silicone double loaf pan is included. You're also getting that wonderful silicone bake pan. As Jan just showed you, the new keep warm function. It also has a delay start function, which I love, and we're going to talk about, and a reheat function. These are all new features. The new control pad allows you to adjust both time and temperature, which you weren't able to do before, and it's got a newly designed motor head. You're also getting this fabulous soft cover cookbook that has over 140 recipes in it. You're also getting the quick start guide right here. And Jan, can I show them this? Because
yes.
I love this paper, this plastic paper, which is laminated, comes with it, which shows you all the cook times and everything. You can, like a cheat sheet.
Yes.
So that's really easy to have out and grab when you're, I'm just gonna put it back here, when you're doing anything. All right, and the value's on your screen. The NuWave Pro Plus alone is $123 at retail. You're also getting the 3-inch stainless steel extender ring, which almost everybody buys anyway. It's included in our offer today. That would be $19. And then the silicone bakeware set would be $27. Altogether, $169. Our price, about $70 less. And you're also getting 4 easy payments of under $25. So I'm just gonna stand here and point out the colors to you. This is the black, continues to be our most popular choice. Platinum is a beautiful light gray. We also have red, which is now the most limited. White has completely sold out, by the way. The white is gone. We have it for you in that beautiful cobalt blue. And then down at the other end, the color I love is that beautiful cinnamon, which is always a very, very popular kitchen color. Jan, let's take a call because Brenda's been waiting in North Carolina, and then we'll talk some more food. So Brenda, do you have one of the NuWaves that we offered previously? That's what I'm being told.
I have one. I didn't buy it from QVC, but I have one and I love it.
Oh, good.
But I'm upgrading today.
Oh, we've heard that from a lot of people, Brenda.
Yeah. Smart.
So tell us why you love your NuWave. Do you use it a lot?
Yes, I do. I used it this morning. My son wanted a chicken breast to take to work, and so while I was cooking breakfast, I put a frozen one on and had it ready for him in 26 minutes.
Wow, that's nice. That's great. Well, I just think they're wonderful. What would you tell the folks that are watching that are kind of thinking about it, but they've never had one before? Do you think it's worth the money, and do you use it a lot?
Yes, I do use it. It makes great baked potatoes.
Oh, yes.
I love it for that. It makes great grilled cheese sandwiches. I make the sandwich, butter both sides of the bread. At 4 minutes per side, it's toasted to perfection.
I love it. Everything sounds delicious.
We cook like really nice steaks from frozen, and they turn out better than the ones I do on the top of the stove.
Yep.
Pork chops from frozen. I even cooked a ham on it.
Wow.
Yeah, I love it. There's not a whole lot of small appliances that I would buy another one of, but this one I definitely would. And it matches my new kitchen.
What color did you get?
Blue.
Oh, pretty. I love it. My mom has a blue and yellow kitchen, Brenda. I just love that color.
Right, that's my kitchen.
Well, enjoy the new one. It's got a lot of new features. I know that's why you're getting it, and I know you'll find that they're even more convenient, and that stay warm feature is really terrific. So thank you for calling, Brenda.
Oh, you're welcome.
Have a wonderful holiday.
You.
You're welcome, honey.
Thank
Bye-bye.
Bye, Brenda.
Bye-bye.
Okay,
All right,
she said something very important.
We're busy on the lines, everybody, so just be sure and get in here, especially if you want that red one. Go ahead.
Convenience. Her son said in the morning,
on his way out the door,
I'd like to have some chicken breast to take with me.
Uh-huh.
Well, you should have told me last night, honey.
Because they're in the freezer.
Because they're in the freezer.
Uh-huh.
No, she has a NuWave. So what did she do? She took it out of the put it in here. 24 minutes later, he's walking out with a hot chicken breast.
Right.
Sandwich or
I
whatever.
love it. So now he's got a great lunch.
Okay, let's do another really quick meal. This one is now beef kebabs or lamb kebabs. All the recipes come with the book that you get.
141 recipes.
And many, many of them are new. So this is quick meals in a minute. Automatic shut off, no turning, no watching, no burning. Kebab. You can either make them or they sell them like this in the store. So when you want to come home, you put them in here. They could be frozen as well. It's just going to take another 3 or 4 minutes. But from fresh, it's 7 minutes. I go right down here. Remember, it's only 3 things to touch. Cook time, the number of minutes, 7, and start. The machine takes over. It does. You don't have to watch it. You don't have to worry about it burning anything. You don't have to be concerned about anybody, turning the stove off or something like that. It's going to be ready. Over here, the same machine is now taking a chicken, fresh or frozen, 6 pounds, 5 pounds, 4 pounds, whatever, up to a 16-pound turkey, and it's now making a beautiful roasted rotisserie chicken.
Oh boy.
Without having to touch it.
Oh boy.
Okay, without having to touch it.
And you did it yourself without all the stuff that they add to it at the grocery store if you get one that's already cooked.
Yes, exactly, because you don't know what they're doing.
Right.
With that. Okay, so now you just take your chicken. Now look, over here's my chicken. This is what it started as.
That's a frozen chicken.
Frozen solid. It ends up like this in 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Love it. And it's nice and brown and it's perfectly cooked.
Now,
and you know it's juicy.
Now, how do you take care of your NuWave? Okay, first of all, it's sitting on your counter because we designed it to sit underneath your cabinets. Okay?
Yes.
Because you're using it just like Brenda, using it all day long.
Okay.
So listen, when you want to clean it, the power head comes off just like that.
That's a new power head, by the way.
Does not go in the dishwasher. It's got a cord on it. When something has a cord, it doesn't go in the dishwasher. Everything else goes into your dishwasher. This is brand new today. Shatter-resistant dome, okay?
Dishwasher.
That goes into the dishwasher.
Okay.
Brand new today. Unbreakable stainless steel 3-inch extender ring. The most requested accessory on the NuWave company at NuWave.com.
And you get it included in your price today, not extra.
The
That's
wire
dishwasher.
Goes into the dishwasher.
Okay.
Okay. So now, where did all the fat go and all the grease and stuff that cooked out of that chicken?
In that awesome drip pan.
In this awesome drip pan.
Yeah.
So you come right down to here, and this is what you're not cooking in, which means you're not eating it.
Yep, your meat is not sitting in that
And
like it would be in a roasting pan.
Is non-stick, dishwasher safe. The bottom of the tray is a cool touch, which means you could actually use this as a server.
Awesome.
So what have we done here? We've done breakfast sandwiches. We're doing kebabs. We've done chicken. We've done prime rib, steaks, chickens, and potatoes with one machine.
I know. And
Turkey.
all beautifully. Okay.
Turkey.
You know what's right around the corner? Thanksgiving. How about your turkey in the new NuWave you're getting, which will be there in plenty of time for Thanksgiving?
Yes. Now, I know that a lot of you are watching if you do not own a NuWave oven. We've been on here for about 1.5 years now, and we've sold over 155,000 previous units.
Nutty. Yes,
and another, how many today?
How many today, Erica, are gone already of this one? Well over 20,000 of the new ones.
So you're probably wondering, are all these people crazy getting this machine? I mean, are they really? They're listening to this guy and Carolyn say, yeah, you can cook from frozen. In fact, you can cook a 16-pound frozen turkey and feed it to your family and friends.
I know, you can.
Okay, but you can. And the reason you can do it is you can trust the NuWave to be able to perform, because this is what happens. You start out with a frozen turkey, up to 16 pounds frozen.
Because, you know, normally, Jan, you have to have that turkey sitting in your fridge for 2 or 3 days.
Yes, you do not.
To thaw out, to cook it in a regular oven.
You do not have to defrost the turkey, okay?
This goes from frozen right into this machine.
Yes, frozen
and
right into the machine.
And that's a big frozen bird.
Yes. 16 pounds, are you kidding me? That'll feed 20 people.
So how many hours for 16-pound turkey from frozen?
Well, probably 16, wouldn't you think?
16 hours?
No.
That sounds really long.
Probably 12.
I'd have to get up at 2 a.m.
No, probably just 4.
Just 4?
Just 4.
Wow.
It would take you 4 days to defrost it.
Wow.
It cooks it in 4 hours. And
That's
look at
fantastic.
This. Look at this.
So guess
Look at
what?
this.
Guys,
My goodness.
you just decided to have some people over for Thanksgiving, and there's nothing left at the grocery store except frozen turkeys. You can still buy that frozen bird and 4 hours later have dinner.
Exactly.
I love it.
And with the keep warm feature, you slice everything off, you pull off the drumsticks, you plate that, you put the rest of it back in your NuWave, and you put it on keep warm at 155 degrees.
And guess what's got more room in it now? Your regular oven for all those pies and green bean casseroles, because your turkey's cooking in the NuWave. I love it. Okay, what you got down here?
Okay, great. Over here, spiral hams. Okay? So you can cook a whole ham fresh from scratch, or you can do a pre-baked ham like we've done here, bring it up to temperature. You can baste it. You can maintain the temperature at 155 degrees the entire time with keep warm. So you can use it for your hams, your turkeys, your prime ribs, your roast, your leg of lamb, but you can also use it for all of your side dishes and all of your baking.
That's true.
Because any bakeware that can go into a regular oven can work in the NuWave. There's no microwaves used here.
Awesome.
This is a specially designed machine.
So you can put a metal pan,
Exactly.
you can put Temptations, you can put silicone, you can put Rachel Ray, whatever you've got, put it in there.
Not her particularly.
Not
but
Rachel, but her pans.
Her pans.
Okay.
So also, if you're just tuning in, you're going, oh, but how do I clean the darn thing, right? It's simple. This is the only thing that does not go in the dishwasher. That's the infrared heating wave right there, okay, with the convection fan.
Okay.
That's got a plug on it, so of course you know automatically, don't put that in the water.
Right.
Everything else from this, now it's a little hot. Could you hand me my
Where's
two
your little pads? They're down here. Hold
right
on.
Down there?
I got them. Here you go.
Thank you, dear.
And it says right on the shatterproof cover, caution, hot surface. So
handle, handle with care. So this goes, and this is, as you can tell, it's a different color than our previous dome.
Yeah, the other one was clear.
This one is shatter resistant, okay?
Like it. Okay.
So it's improved. We improved everything, okay?
Great.
Then we included, for the first time ever, unbreakable stainless steel 3-inch extender ring.
Everybody requested
which increases the size of your oven 30 to 40%, so you can fit so much more into it.
In other words, it makes it taller, so you can put bigger pieces of meat in it with the extender ring.
That goes into the dishwasher.
Okay.
The rack goes into the dishwasher.
Okay.
But what do I have here? I have 2 handles. What do I have now?
Ooh,
I
a
have
serving tray.
I carry it right to the dining room table.
I love it.
So it's in the same tray that I'm serving it in.
And the bottom of the meat, the ham, the turkey, the chicken, the roast, is not sitting in fat and soggy liquids. It's up on a rack. So you can take the meat off and still make your gravy or whatever with everything that was captured in that drip tray, but it's not sitting in there. It's not absorbing all those extra calories.
No, exactly. And you don't want it sitting in that anyway, especially if you're having it served over the next 30, 45 minutes, an hour. So what are we doing with our NuWave Pro Plus? And it really is a plus. So if you have a NuWave that you bought 5, 10, 15 years ago from the infomercial, time to upgrade.
Yeah.
If you've never had a NuWave and you thought, well, maybe this is the time, yes, this is the time, because this is the only place you can get it, especially with this value. And it doesn't just do the big turkey or the big ham. If you're one person in your family, shut your oven down, turn it off, disconnect the gas, pull out the plug. There's no reason to waste all that energy every time you want to do something in an oven.
Right.
Because this does not only bake, it's going to do your food 8 different ways. If you have a barbecue grill out back, guess what? It's going to grill all of your chops and your steaks. If you have a big old oven or a 2-way oven, it's going to roast your meats and your poultry, so you don't need that. If you have a convection oven for baking, it's going to bake your cookies, cakes, pies, and pizza. It's a barbecue for ribs and chicken. It steams vegetables, broils shrimp and fish, dehydrates fruits, vegetables, and beef jerky, dehydrates them perfectly, and it air fries all of your fried foods with no added oil.
I love it. And by the way, if you're just tuning in, this is an all-new NuWave. This is not the one we sold even last year. It has tons of improvements, which we're going to keep going over for you. But I just want to show you again what you're getting. This is all new. A lot of folks are upgrading to this one today. You are getting the NuWave Pro Plus oven, which is right here, and it comes in a number of colors, which I'll show you in just a second. You're getting the 12-inch liner pan, the wire cooking rack. You're getting the 3-inch now stainless steel shatterproof extender ring that's brand new today. Also, you're getting the 8x8 double silicone loaf pan, the 9-inch round silicone cake pan, also both brand new. You're getting the quick and easy cooking guide. You're getting a cookbook with 141 recipes that come with this, and your DVD instructional guide. All of this, and we'll show you the price right now, is a $70 savings over getting it elsewhere, and you also get easy pay. We include the extender ring, we include the bakeware, and it's under $100. So that's $70 off, and you're also getting payments of under $25 on your credit card. Okay, colors. Black, our most popular always throughout the day. We also have platinum, which is a beautiful light gray shade. Red is our most limited. If you want the red, don't forget white has already sold out. You can't get the white. There's no advanced order. If you want the red, get the red while we have that handful left. We also have that beautiful lapis blue, and we have down at the other end, or right back up here by Jan, cinnamon, which is a very, very popular kitchen color. So you put some kebabs in.
Yeah, about 7 minutes ago.
About 7 minutes ago. And
so,
were they frozen or not?
No, these were fresh. So I'm showing you really quick meals because a lot of people think, well, I don't want to cook from frozen. I don't want to. Well, you don't have to. You can still cook 30 to 40% faster than a traditional oven or on a stovetop. But here's the great thing about it. You don't have to manage it. You don't have to watch it. You don't have to turn it. You don't have to say, oh, did it overcook? Did it undercook? No, we give you the times. You punch in the time, you're done.
I know.
So this took 7 minutes. It says so in the cookbook, 7 minutes. Okay, I believe them, because I've been using it for 16 years. So look at this. Kebabs done, but grilled. Would you look at the grill
I know.
on this?
That is, and they smell delicious.
They smell delicious. They look delicious.
Oh my gosh.
Look how beautiful that is.
Wow, that's great. And you know, sometimes you can just pop into the grocery store and they've already got the kebabs made.
Yeah,
you
yes,
just pick
exactly.
them up in the meat section.
That's what I'm saying.
And just throw them right on there.
They're
7
doing
minutes.
so much prepared food now for us that you take home, but then to cook it, you still have to do all of that stuff to cook it. But look at this. Beautifully done. And again, remember, I cook all of my meat to medium rare because that's how I like to eat it. You can cook this to medium by letting it run for 1 more minute. You can cook it well done by letting it run for 2 more minutes.
Awesome.
It tells you that in the directions. Okay, so kebabs in 7 minutes. Automatically shuts off. If you didn't get to the kebabs or somebody didn't get home from practice, their kebab is still in here on warm.
I know, and
so
it'll
it
stay
stays
there.
warm and hot for them. Okay.
Right.
Brenda, I think it was, said she loved how it made grilled cheese sandwiches.
I do too.
So I asked our food stylist team, Mitch, Nick, and Jimmy,
They're
to
awesome.
whack us out some grilled cheese so we can show you what she's talking about. So this is grilled ham and cheese. I'm going to put it right on the same rack that I just did my kebabs in.
Okay.
Okay. Because guess what? All of the fat and stuff from the kebabs is down in the liner
Yeah, it's
pan.
not on the grill.
It's not on the grill.
I love it.
Put this back on. Now it tells you in your instructions, we do give you this recipe as a matter of fact.
Fantastic.
Okay? It says 10 minutes, 5 minutes on each side. So what do? Press cook time, I press 5, I press start. That will do a perfect golden brown on the first side and start melting the cheese.
Okay.
When it goes ding, ding, ding,
I flip them.
you turn them, 5 minutes, wait 5
Perfect.
minutes, ding, 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 it's
I
done.
can't wait to see how
Over
these
here,
look. Okay.
shrimpies.
Yummy.
Okay, I made this Monday night for Monday Night Football.
Okay.
It's my go-to thing for the guys. Because everybody shows up at a different time.
Yeah.
Right? So as I said, I got tired of sitting in the kitchen, reheating on top of the stove.
Well, everyone else is watching the game.
Yeah, and having fun, drinking wine and, yelling, I'm missing the plays, what happened? So, with my NuWave, this is it's Southern style shrimp with wine. It's quick, it's just 8 minutes. Now, from frozen, it's 12 minutes.
Okay.
But these are fresh, that's why they look gray, they're not cooked yet.
Okay.
So you put this on top. What do you have to do to use your machine? It's simple. You press the word cook time. You punch in how many minutes? 8. You press start. That's it. That's all
Wow.
you do. You do nothing else. Are you cooking the meal? No.
No,
The
the
NuWave is
NuWave
cooking
is.
the meal. So
So-
that means you get to do everything else you want in your life that's more important.
Jan, when I press start like that, it goes to the default temperature.
At 350 degrees.
So but
immediately.
I can change the temperature now on this if I want to.
Absolutely. Let me show you how
And
to do
that's
that.
a new feature, you guys, because in your recipe book, it's going to tell you the correct temperature to cook things on, and you can just set that right up here on your digital display.
Okay, so in here we're baking. So look what I've made here. I made a
Ooh, that
beautiful
looks
bread
good.
pudding. So this is gorgeous. And I'm going to serve it to you with some whipped cream and whiskey sauce. This recipe comes with it. But what a fantastic way to be able to bake. Why would you want to bake in this oven? Why? Because it's round, not square.
Right.
So the convection fan
Goes
is
all around,
circulating it
which is the
round.
best way to
Convection
bake.
fans in square boxes it's disconnected because you still get hot spots and cold spots. You want this. So how do you set this temperature if you wanted to bake something at 300? Oh, it'll bake your cookies too.
Okay.
Okay, it'll bake pizza from
Nice.
scratch in here and from frozen.
Okay.
So how do you set the temperature and the cook time? Again, you'll look for the word that says cook temp.
Okay.
That's cook temperature.
Okay.
You press that. I want to cook it, I want to bake it, let's say 275. 275. 275 shows up in the little window.
Okay.
And let's say I'm baking something like doing braised short ribs. So I'm going to change that. Cancel. I want to do cook time, cook temp 200 degrees, because that's what I cook my short ribs at.
Okay.
And it takes me 2 hours to do that. So I press cook time, 2 hours, and
Okay.
start. I'm done. I do
Wow.
not have to open up the oven door,
Right.
look inside,
preheat.
make sure it's not. There's no preheating
There's
here.
no preheating.
It's starting right
Did
now.
you guys see? It's instantly on the right temperature.
It's cooking.
So you don't have to preheat. Even a fast preheat on a modern oven takes several minutes, and you're waiting around. There's no waiting time. There's no fooling around with the NuWave. It's easy.
I have a question about leftovers,
Okay.
especially leftovers made from bread. You cannot get those back to the way they tasted
know.
originally in a microwave. I don't care what you do.
They're
it's not
either
gonna-
soggy, crispy, or
Forget about it.
rubbery.
Look at this. In 4 minutes on the reheat cycle, which comes with your machine, you now have pizza that looks like it just came out of the pizza
Just came
oven
out
and
of
right
the
out of the box.
Wow.
Right? So now
That's
you've got
awesome.
that. So how does this work? Here's how else I use my machine. So what I love most about the appliances that I have here at QVC, Food Saver, Vitamix, and NuWave, is that they do more for you on your everyday stuff than you would ever dream of.
Okay.
So, I like sandwiches, but I don't like to eat the whole sandwich.
Yeah.
I want the sandwich the next day or 2 days later or 3 days later.
Uh-huh.
I've never been able to find a way to be able to reheat the sandwich except by reheating my entire oven for a half of a sandwich.
Yeah, I know, that's crazy.
Are you kidding me? What about French fries? You know, when they're in the refrigerator for an hour, they're dead. They're done.
Yeah,
Not
you can do
anymore.
fries in here to like reheat them?
Yes, ma'am. Put it right back on. You go right here to your reheat button. It just says reheat. You press reheat and you press start. It immediately goes to 4 minutes at 350 degrees. That sandwich is now going to be as hot as it was when it came out of the pizza oven.
Wow.
The French fries will be re-crisped with nothing added to it.
That's impressive.
And I don't have to watch it. I don't have to check it. It'll
That's
beep at me.
great. All right, so what's next
Air
door here?
frying.
Okay.
Okay, so why do you want to air fry? Why do we call it an air fryer? Because you can buy air fryers. They sell from $100 to $300.
Is that right?
Yes, just
Good
to air
Lord.
fry.
Wow.
And what does it mean?
If you're
to
frying
air
without
fry?
oil?
You're frying without oil. So
Okay.
how could you possibly fry without oil? Because when you move hot air fast enough with a convection fan in a small space,
Right.
you're actually browning and crisping the outside of all your foods without oil.
Oh,
no added
wow,
oil
that's
whatsoever.
impressive. Wow.
So all of your pre-fried foods, the fried foods that you make now, when you put it in here, it's going to do that for you. Air frying. So you don't have to buy an air fryer, you've got one.
Fantastic.
A dehydrator.
Okay.
This will do fruits, vegetables, and jerky. Venison
Okay.
jerky, beef jerky, turkey jerky, chicken jerky. And again, you want to be able to set the temperature. For 120 degrees, it does vegetables and herbs. You
Okay.
can dry your own herbs. At 150 degrees, it does fruits. At 175, it does beef jerky in just 3 hours.
Wow.
Do you like beef jerky?
Wow.
I do.
Oh my gosh, that's great. Can I have a bite of that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, is that good?
Yes. Now, what's not in it? Polysorbate 80,
All those preservatives.
all the preservatives, and it's not $30 a pound.
Gosh, is that good?
How easy is this to make?
Is there a recipe for this in the book?
Of course.
Good.
You don't have to
about
slice
that?
this. It's pre-sliced at the store. It's just a top round steak, and it's already pre-sliced in a
Oh my
package.
gosh. Here,
You
I'll put this right
marinate
here.
it. You marinate it. You put it in here. Watch.
That
This
was
is all
really
you
good.
do. You put it in. You come over here to cook time, cook temperature. It tells you in the book it's 175 degrees,
Mm-hmm.
175. Then it tells you it's 3 hours, so you press cook time. 3 hours, 300, start. I'm done.
You just marinated some steak and put it in there.
Yes, 3 hours later, I have beef jerky.
Wow, I had no idea that was so easy to do with the NuWave. Wow. Gosh. Okay, so we've done
the plus.
reheating, air frying. We've done dried fruits and jerky. We've baked. Now, down here, we have that fabulous prime rib.
Yeah, let me show you that again, okay?
We got grilled cheese sandwiches and that shrimp going too. Wow.
So I've got this right now on warming. So it's warming at 155 degrees, and it'll stay warming for 2 hours. When that 2 hours stops, you can reset it again for another 2 hours. But when you want to get into it, you don't shut it down. You just press pause.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so that puts it on pause.
Okay.
And now you can go back in, get your beautiful, delicious prime rib or your turkey or your rack of lamb or your baby back ribs.
Well, you guys
Whatever,
ate an
right?
hour ago, and your son and his wife
Right?
just showed up.
Exactly.
So they are going to have
Gosh,
just
I wish
as-
you would have been here when it was hot. Guess what? It still is.
It's going to taste just the same as when you served it an hour
Look at
ago.
this. Look at this. Beautiful.
That's fantastic. All right.
You have never seen an oven like this in your life.
This is our new
At
NuWave
any
Pro
price.
Plus. This is
At
the
any
new one.
price.
This is the new one, you guys. You need to upgrade today. If you have an older model, if you've never had a NuWave, you're starting with the best of the best. Let's say hi to Wanda in Pennsylvania. Hi, Wanda. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
Does all this food make you hungry?
Well, yes, but I think it's a lifesaver too.
Oh, good.
good.
Tell us. Do you have a NuWave?
No, but I have a dehydrator that's probably over 15 years old, and every year for Christmas, I make beef jerky for all my family and friends.
Okay.
And I think it's starting to die.
Oh.
So
Well-
when this showed dehydrator, I thought, well, That'll save it.
And
It
it's a
will save it.
dehydrator that does all these other things too, Wanda.
Yeah. So it's really going to multitask for me.
Oh, I'm so glad you're trying it. You're getting such a great price on their top of the line. It has all the new features, and it really is so easy to use, Wanda.
Well, that's good because I'm not real up on being so technical.
Yeah, listen, let me commiserate with you in that area. Even I have a really tough time with all this new stuff, right? You know, how many directions do you really have to follow to be able to cook something?
Right.
Really? Come on.
Yeah.
No, with the NuWave oven, you have the words printed right here of what you want to do. Do you want to set the temperature? Do you want to do reheat? Do you want to warm? Do you want to delay it for a half an hour?
Yeah.
It's right there in the words. Then you've got just 10 numbers, cook time and start. It's so simple, it will make you want to keep using it again and again and again.
Well, we're going to give it a good try.
Okay, good. Well, you have until January 31st to try it out.
Yes, yeah, we have that nice extended
QVC.
return policy. Hey, Wanda, what color did you get?
The platinum.
Oh, it's lovely. It's very pretty. And, you know, I just think you're going to want to use it so much, you'll leave it out all the time. It's going to fit right under your cabinets.
I probably will do that.
Awesome. Well,
I'm
thank you.
anxious to use it.
Thank you, Wanda. It'll be there in time for Thanksgiving, so give it a try for something on Thanksgiving, too.
Okay.
Okay. You take care now.
All right. Thank
Bye-bye,
you.
dear.
Bye-bye.
All right, we're busy on the lines. Wanda got the platinum. Red is the most limited, closing in on 22,000 ordered today. White has already sold out, and there's no reorder. When the red goes, that's it on the red. We have that beautiful lapis blue. We have black. We have cinnamon as well. And the value is amazing. You're saving about $70, and you're also getting easy pay, under $25 a payment. You would have to buy both the extender ring and the silicone bakeware set separately to get the configuration that we're sending you today for $70 less.
Okay, let me ask you something.
Yes?
Would you consider this a complete appliance unto itself?
I totally would.
Right.
I totally would.
Because there's nothing that we've done today. I mean, you can do everything we've done today, either in cookware or in a convection oven or another oven or in a slow cooker or a pressure cooker or whatever.
But this does all of the above.
It does all of them easily.
Yeah.
Okay? Including the simple things in life, like a fabulous, perfect grilled cheese sandwich.
Okay, I want to see this grilled cheese.
This started 10 minutes ago. You
Oh
saw
my
us put
gosh,
it in. Look at
look
this.
how perfectly browned
Look at that is.
that bread is toasted perfectly.
Yes. Now listen, I want to tell you something about watching what you eat. I always watch what I eat. It goes from the plate right to my mouth. I watch everything that I eat.
I watch every bite I take.
But my wife has me watching what's in the food that I'm
gotcha.
eating.
Okay.
So I love grilled cheese sandwiches, okay? But I would smother them in butter.
Yeah.
Okay? And put it into the pan and cook it and smother it.
Put butter on it, then put more butter in the
Yes.
pan, and then
Look,
put it in.
Listen,
Crispy. Oh boy.
look at that chunk. Now look at this. Perfect grilled cheese sandwiches. Now you can make
Yummy.
this. I make these at home with no butter because it will toast the bread with no butter.
That's
you don't
great.
need the butter.
That's
But
great.
you've got it here. Look at this. Perfect.
That looks delish.
Now I'm going to start another quick meal for you. So let's say you're into eating fish.
Okay.
Okay. But it's hard to cook fish.
Yeah, it is. And you
It's
know.
either undercooked or overcooked.
Yeah, and it falls apart.
And either way is no good.
Yeah.
There's no grace period
Yeah,
there for
right.
fish, okay?
Yes.
Here's one of the hardest things to cook. You notice I'm using the same thing again?
A Pyrex pan.
Yeah, but I'm using this, I don't have to clean it if I'm going to do something else right
Right, so you
away.
went right from the grilled cheese to the fish.
Right to the fish. So I'm using a Pyrex pan because, as you said, that can go in the oven, so it can go in here. It's not microwave, so tin foil, metal, silicone, glass, Temptations bakeware, Rachel Ray bakeware, all of that can go in here.
Right.
So this is really a delicate fish, sole. All that's in here is lemon juice, 2 fillets of sole, and some lemon slices. This recipe's in the book. Put it on top. This takes 7 minutes. Oh, 8 minutes.
Okay.
Right here. Cook time. 8. Start. That's
Da-da,
it.
you're done.
Now, let me point some things out.
Go toss a salad.
Yes, or you're not standing at the stove
Right.
with the butter and oil in the pan,
Babysitting.
babysitting and watching the fish cook.
Have a glass of wine, toss a salad,
It's cooking.
call your mom, and then your fish is done.
And if you've been drinking too much wine, and you forgot to put in the side of the asparagus.
You mean like you,
Jan? It's not a problem. Yes, like me. It's not. Believe
Did
me,
you
it's
just
not a
forget to
problem.
do that, Jan?
I did. Believe me, it's not a problem. You press pause because that doesn't change any of the settings.
Right,
You just
okay.
press pause.
Okay.
You come right back. Now, everything in the center of your NuWave is going to cook faster because it's the closest
Gotcha.
to the power head.
Okay.
So I put my vegetables on the outside.
Oh,
like
I
this,
like.
Okay. So I can put anything here, zucchinis, cauliflower, broccoli.
Okay.
So
And
I'm
notice
cooking
how
my entire meal.
Whenever he lifts the lid up, he has this little bar right here that allows you to just tilt the lid.
Yes.
So you don't have to look around, where do I set this?
Exactly.
It just tilts open and then
Yes.
closes back up.
So over here, if you saw 8 minutes ago, we started our Southern Shrimp dinner. Now this is something I make a lot for when the guys come over for the games. So I've included it on QVC.com. It's not in the cookbook that comes with it because
Oh,
this
good.
is a brand new cookbook
Okay.
that's coming with your machine. So this is one of our other recipes. But look at this.
So that smells delicious.
So I made this Monday night. I told everybody to show up at around 6.
Yeah.
They showed up at around 6, 6:30, 7, 7:30, and 8.
And they all got fresh.
And they all got their meal because I kept it on warm.
on
I
the
kept it
keep
off.
warm
I kept
setting,
it on warm. Look
which
at
is
this.
new.
Exactly.
I love it.
So now
That
I've got
looks
this.
really good.
Yeah, it's fabulous. It's simple. It's just some garlic, some shrimp, some white wine, some onions, a can of chopped tomatoes. I mean, come on.
Oh, I'm getting that recipe off the website.
Look at that. Is that
That looks
gorgeous?
delicious.
That's delicious. It is.
Oh my
delicious.
gosh, you
So,
guys.
somebody's
Wow.
coming later. They say, "Oh, I'm sorry, we're stuck in traffic." Don't worry about it. You put this back on. You do not have to worry about it drying out. You
Stay
go
on warm.
right to warm and press start. It immediately goes to 155 for 2 hours.
Now, Jan, something we haven't talked about, and you can just mention,
Yeah.
is the delay start.
Okay, good.
So this is also a new feature. So if you want to load it up and have it start later,
Yes.
you can do that.
So this is why we did this. So let's say for the breakfast that we were talking about with the breakfast sandwiches, or if you want to make a complete breakfast on Sunday morning. So you want to make for everybody, eggs 2 ways, the hash browns, the bacon, the sausages, the biscuits, the cinnamon rolls, they all cook in 10 minutes at the same time. So you load up the rack.
Right.
But you don't want to have it start cooking right now. You want to wait 30 minutes for it to cook because people are getting ready, taking showers, going for a walk or
Right.
whatever. You set the delay for 30 minutes, set your cook time, press it all in, and 30 minutes from now it will start cooking.
That's awesome. And that's another new feature that none of the other NuWave ovens have. So again, you have the delay start, you have the keep warm setting, you've got that new stainless steel shatterproof extender ring, you've got the shatterproof dome on this one. The motor head is even new.
Yes.
Everything is new about this, so that's why so many of you are either getting your first one today or you're upgrading to this one from an older NuWave model that you have.
Okay, let's talk about
This is the turkey.
what if all this oven did was cook from fresh food? Is it worth it?
Yes.
If all it did was cook from fresh food, is it worth it? Well, this oven cooks 25 to 33% faster than a regular oven from fresh food. 25 to 33%, a third faster.
Plus,
okay?
it cooks better because
Yes, it
it's
does.
infrared.
And why does it do that? Why does it do that?
Well, because it's got that trifecta of cooking modes.
Exactly, the triple combo
The
cooking.
triple combo.
So this is what she's talking about.
Okay.
The first thing that's happening out of that power head is conductive heat. It's like the cow rod or the gas in your electric stove or your gas stove right now. It produces heat. Then the fan produces convection. It circulates the hot air. But the infrared radiant heating element in this machine produces infrared waves. They are not microwaves. They are perfectly safe. You do not have to be worried about them. You put that into the food. It will cook the food from the inside and the outside at exactly the same time as the conductive convection is browning everything. And that's why in such a small space as this, you can fit a 16-pound turkey. A 16-pound turkey.
That's amazing.
Can fit in this small space.
That's a big
And
turkey.
You get a killer piece of
And Jan cooked this
Poultry.
in 4 hours from rock solid
From rock
frozen.
solid.
Frozen turkey. You don't have to worry about the fact that your store is sold out of all the turkeys
this.
except frozen ones.
Look at this.
Get the frozen one and put it in there frozen. You can't do that in a regular oven.
No, I want you to see something.
And this will arrive in time for
Can
Thanksgiving.
you see this right down here?
Yes.
Cooked all the way through perfectly, still moist and juicy, all the way
And
down to
turkey
the
is
bone.
notorious for drying out.
Exactly, all the way down to the bone.
That's great.
Cooked perfectly every single time. And again, because of our keep warm, you can keep that other half of the turkey warm
Yeah.
for
I love
later.
it. That's so great. That is so great. So again, you're saving $70. You're getting easy pay today, 4 payments of under $25. This is a $169 value for under $100 at QVC.
Oh.
What did you do on the end?
I want to show it the ham again, because I know that I know that you QVC viewers, you girls out there just love watching this all day and all night.
I know, I love all the food.
But I know that you do have other things to do during the day, so some of you may have just tuned in and you're going, what's going on there today? Well, what we have is the brand new NuWave Pro Plus oven, only here on QVC.
8-in-1.
And I'm showing you how you can do your massive, entertaining meals. This is a 14-pound spiral ham with all of the vegetables in here, okay? Keep it warm for 2 hours to 4 hours to 6 hours, however long you want to. You can also use this to do all of your baked goods. It will bake all of your muffins, your cakes, your pies, your pizzas, your cookies. It bakes everything 33% faster than a regular oven.
I love it.
So you use this for entertaining. Over here, you're cooking your turkey in it, because then when you take that turkey out, you could then bake off your pie.
Fantastic.
Okay, while you're eating the turkey.
And remember, if you want to do your side dishes in your NuWave, you can. Use your Temptations in your NuWave. Use any of your bakeware, any of your metal pans. This is not a microwave. So anything that goes in your oven can go in your NuWave.
Okay. Fast food, that's good food, but fast.
I like it.
Okay? Here's one of my favorite things. So easy to do, so hard to do anywhere else. Baby back ribs. In 30 minutes from fresh, 45 minutes from frozen. 30 minutes from fresh, 45 minutes from frozen.
That's amazing.
The perfect. It pulls apart, the bones fall out. I put root beer in the bottom.
Oh, good. Good tip.
Or you can put cola to intensify the flavor for that. Okay, give it that.
I just love that I can put frozen stuff in here. Because I never think about getting it out of the freezer ahead of time.
Who does? Nobody does. You get up at 5 in the morning, let's decide dinner.
And it doesn't take that much longer
thinking about,
from
I want
frozen.
coffee.
Wow.
Over here, appetizers and finger
the
foods,
party.
okay?
Ooh, look at those nachos.
So you do these in 14 minutes from frozen. You can cook for one person, you can cook for an army. Remember, all of your holiday apps will stay warm with the brand new warm feature that's here. You can do a whole plate of nachos, and remember the tray is cool touch, so it goes right to the table or right to your lap.
Delish.
That would be for me if I was watching the game, right?
Right on the coffee table in front of me.
Okay, and over here, hamburgers and hot dogs, because you know we don't want to eat turkey all
Well, and the
winter
kids
long.
and the grandkids, they always want
and hot
that.
dogs from frozen, burgers from frozen in 10 to 15 minutes, hot dogs in 8 minutes to dress those up. And then over here, one more thing, I want to show you another quick meal.
Okay.
So this is flank steak. It's a really inexpensive cut of meat, and most people do not know how to cook it. They overcook this because it's so thin.
Yeah.
And then when you overcook a thin piece of meat, it's like shoe leather.
It is shoe leather.
It's horrible,
yes.
okay? So this piece of meat right here, because it tells me on my quick start guide that it's about 1 inch thick, takes 8 minutes per side from fresh.
Okay.
So this is from fresh.
All right.
From frozen, it's going to be 12 minutes per side.
Okay.
Okay? So now all you do is you take it out, you put it on your cutting board, and then when you slice into it, you now look like you're at a buffet, because this is the kind of production
That's a flank steak?
That's a flank steak.
I've never seen one look that good.
And I want you to see something.
Wow.
I want you to see from one end to the other, you have the perfect red middle through the entire center. When you go to those high-end steakhouses and you get that $50 steak that they bring out, they're so raving about and all that other stuff, their signature is that when you slice into it, it's cooked evenly from top to bottom, from edge to edge, so that you have the pink all the way through and it's just caramelized on the outside. That's what you're getting at home with a NuWave oven that sells for less than $100.
Wow. We've done just everything under the sun in this NuWave.
Oh, and our fish is done.
And you can do that as well. So again, it is convection, it is infrared, and it is also conduction heat. So it's like your stovetop and your traditional oven, but it's also the infrared, the combination of the 3 heating methods that cooks all of these foods, even from frozen, to perfection. Even large pieces of meat from frozen to perfection. It's 8-in-1.
Yes.
So let's kind of go through all the 8 things that it replaces, if you don't mind.
Absolutely. So you've watched us today. We've grilled steaks and chops. We roasted ham, turkey, prime ribs. We baked off the holiday bread pudding, cookies and so on.
Right.
We barbecued the ribs. We steamed the shrimp dish. We broiled the flank steak. We dehydrated our beef jerky, our vegetables, and our fruits. And we air fried all of our finger foods, our fried foods, all of the foods that you buy either fresh or frozen that you want to fry that you no longer have to. Now, if our camera overhead can get this shot, I can actually show you how the convection fan is working, because this is now on warm, and it's using the fan to completely heat. And you can look right down into the bottom of this, if they can see down in here. You'll actually see it moving.
Yep.
You can see it moving the wine. See if I can pick it up. Look at that. Do you see it moving the wine on the bottom?
That's fantastic. Yeah.
It's moving the wine around. That's the convection, and that's what you need to be able to get even heating through the entire. Okay, so our fish is done. Now, did I have to run over here because now it's overcooked?
No.
No.
Did it turn itself off, Jan?
It did, and now
it's got a
keeping
brain.
it warm.
See? I love it. Oh my gosh, perfection.
Look at this.
And it is so easy to mess up fish, but not in your NuWave.
So, and even the guy that forgot to put in the vegetables.
The vegetables are perfect too.
Still got them in time.
Look at that.
Okay, so here's my asparagus.
And they smell delicious.
I wonder if it's is it asparagus or asparagus?
Asparaguses.
And then check out this fish. Come on, look how gorgeous this is.
Oh boy. And perfectly done, not undercooked, not overcooked.
Look at that flake.
Flaky.
Look at this flake.
Moist.
Look at that.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I want to put some of that Anderson seafood salmon in mine when I get home.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly right. Come from fresh or frozen, it does it both ways. So grilled cheese sandwiches, shrimp dishes, fish, steaks, prime rib, turkeys, chickens, nachos, hot dogs, hamburgers.
Everything, breakfast sandwiches. It's all done on your countertop in your NuWave, where everything can go in the dishwasher except the motor head. That's the part with the plug. We've got one more reveal happening down here, and that, again, is a fabulous piece of prime rib.
We started out with an 8 to 9 pound prime rib. We now have about 4 pounds left because people have been eating. Right? But guess what? You have knock, knock, knock. Do you have any food left?
Or, gosh, I want leftovers.
Yes. Can you give me something? Goodness. Look at this.
Look at that.
Come on.
It's still perfect because it's been in the new keep warm mode.
Come on.
That's never been offered before in other NuWave models. This is the Pro Plus. All right, Jan, that looks delicious. I got to tell everybody what they're getting because we're almost out of time.
This is my secret for entertaining is the
This
NuWave.
is the new Pro Plus 8-in-1 digital oven from NuWave. It comes with a 2-piece baking set, the extender ring in stainless steel, which is shatterproof, and 141 recipes. Here's that much requested stainless steel extender ring, shatterproof dome as well. Here's your cookbook, soft cover cookbook with 141 recipes, your quick start guide, your 2 silicone baking dishes, all of that included, not for $169, but for under $100, saving you $70 and giving you 4 easy payments of under $25. The white has completely sold out. The red is very limited. There is no reorder on this. So if you want it, you need to get it today while we have the color you want. We also have that beautiful platinum. There's that limited red, cobalt blue, and then up above we have the cinnamon and the black. And boy, do we have dinner. That looks delicious. Those are your ribs.
Baby back ribs.
Oh my gosh,
Hello.
I love me some of those. So listen, before I forget, I want to say happy birthday to David Venable. He's going to be coming up later tonight with Jan.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're going to
Are you going to zing him?
Oh yeah.
Look at my Facebook page. I have a cute little picture of me and David.
This will be good.
But meanwhile, stay on the lines for our today's special value, and we're approaching 24,000 of these ordered now today. QVC.com has more information, all the colors that remain, everything you're getting.